everybody, it's Sam here and I have another fun card to share with you today. So this time I thought I would mix my latest Showstopper collection with my newest Papercraft Society kits. This is kit number 37. There is open stock available, so I'll link that below along with the other products that I've used today. Now I've teamed it with the 5x7 side panel set, just have to remember all the names there, and I've done a double version with the two swinging penguins in the middle. So it's just a really fun style. It's a Showstopper card, so it is big, but you can just do the one half. So I've got the plate here and I'm going to cut two of these, but if you just want to do one half with one swinging penguin, then just die cut this the once and that will give you your 5x7 card, so it will fit into your envelope. As I always do, I like to go over all of the score lines. It just makes it easier for you to fold. And I'm using here the Lidl cardstock, which is around 270, but I always say it feels much heavier. It feels more like a 300 plus GSM. So it's like £110. So I'm just folding it here, and you can see how to do this in the more real-time tutorials. And I will also share that in the description box below. So you can see there, I've got the two now, and you can stick these together in the middle as I'm going to do now, or you can stick them from the other side, so the thinner side, you can stick those two together and it gives you a different look as well, and I will share that one at some point on the channel. So I'm just using my construction glue there and just sticking those together and then just give those a few minutes to dry. So whilst that's drying, I've cut all of the layers, and you get the dies in the set to do your mats and your layers. So what I thought I would do, it'd be quite nice to pull the stencil out that comes in the kit and just go over this blue colour with a similar blue. I can't remember the exact colour I used. It might have been broken glass, I want to say, possibly broken china, I think it is. Anyway, I will link it below. So you can see here I'm just going over all of those panels just to add a little bit of interest. I thought it actually turned out really nicely, and you'll see that when I stick them all on with the mirrored cardstock. So you've got a few different details on that stencil along with the three baubles, and you've also got the larger tangled Christmas light stencil in that kit as well. If you want to see an unboxing of that kit, I've got a separate video for that, and I'll share that as well in the description box below. So here you can see all the mirrored cards. So that's the mat, and then the stencil pieces with the layer that will then go on top of that. So it just makes this card style really easy to create. You don't have to do any of the cutting or anything, or any of those funny kind of shaped mats and layers. It's all the dies are in there for you. So I've got the striped pattern paper. This also comes in the kit, so I'm using that to frame and be the background for the penguins when they're swinging. I'm just using double-sided tape on these pieces to stick onto the mirrored card. It's just a little bit easier. And then I'm going to go over and stick down all of the blue pieces, which you can see there, and I'm just adding these last two. So again, just double-sided sticky tape on all of these. I just find it sticks better onto any kind of textured, shiny surfaces like the mirrored card. Once everything's then in place, I've already gone ahead and prepared all of the penguins. So these are all symmetrical images, so it makes them great to just stick back to back, and you can do lots of different things with them, which I will be sharing over the build up to Christmas. So I've got my penguins ready, and then I've also pulled in my swing collection or mechanism die set. So I'm just taking the swinging part of it, and I've cut two of each, and I'm just going to attach that behind. You can see I've got the acetate piece that swings, and that's suspended using a brad. So I'm just attaching a little bit of glue there behind this frame. So it's great for any kind of swinging or swaying, anything you want to have in that section. It's really nice. It's like it's got its own little section there. Really hard to film this kind of part because I needed it to be upright to make sure I was hanging them and they, hung equally. And yeah, you can't quite see what I'm doing there, but I'm just adding the penguins onto the acetate piece, which I've popped some double-sided tape on. You can see there just about them swinging. For the sentiment, I've used the Today It's All About You sentiment, and that's from the Showstopper collection. And I'm just heat embossing that using this lovely Phil Martin turquoise embossing powder, and it matched perfectly with the blue tones in the card. So I'm just getting that one heat set. I was going to do a hot pink, but I haven't got one. But I have got to get one because it is a colour that I do bring up a lot whenever I want to do some embossing. So hot pink is on the list to get. So I'm just sealing that one there, and then I'm going to stick that one down through the middle. Now I had to finish this live a bit earlier because my puppy needed to go out to the toilet, so I don't like to let him wait. So coming up in a minute will be the photos of it finished, and what you'll see I've added is the tiny little Christmas lights that you get in the kit. They're really nice. They may be small, but they really make a difference to your cards. And I've added the Christmas lights along the top and the bottom of that sentiment in the middle. And I just added a tiny string of, a very thin pen mark, which was the string then to make the lights look like that they were hanging. So I'm just explaining here that I have to go, and you can see there how that all looks finished. I added some more little stars. I've added some snowflakes around the frames as well, and I just thought it really tied it all together. And this is a birthday card, so although it's a winter theme, my sister's birthday's in December, so it's going to be a perfect birthday card for her. So I'm glad I'm ahead of time as well, all organised with that. So I hope you've enjoyed this card style from me today. Like always, the product will all be linked below this video, and I'll be back with lots more tutorials using the kit and also my Showstopper dies. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and then you won't miss any future videos, and I'll be back again soon. Take care. Bye.